This is the Aruba Poker Classic. 520 players, some of the top pros. $5,500 buy-in, courtesy of Travel Channel, with a $2.5 million purse, maybe bigger. So place your bets. How do you play this game?
After goofing around with poker legends all week, it's time to step up my game and make them proud. This table isn't gonna make it easy. Just ask Poker Ho.
He got put on a tough table. He was with David Williams and Michael Grassi, and along with like 5 of the best internet players in the world.
So in order to stay alive, if only for a few hands, I need to channel every bit of wisdom I can recollect from my lesson with Annie Duke.
Conservative play is the better mistake to make. Like, if you're gonna play too conservative or too loose, too conservative is the way better mistake to make.
So I keep a close eye on my position, stay consistent with my bets and raises, and most importantly, I stay away from playing the wrong hand at the wrong time. And it seems to work, but just not very exciting, because the majority of the tournament hands are anticlimactic folds.
I'm glad I got out of that hand.
But I can see how patience pays off with a big hand every now and then. I just need to make sure I can channel my energy somewhere other than my tells. Apparently, I have a few.
Just make sure that you're sitting still and you're open mouth. It's very important to open your mouth. You don't want your lips to touch because your lips will give off a lot of information, and stare at the center of the pot.
All right, break number 1, I'm still here.
We'll see for how long, but I'm definitely taking a break from all the poker action to explore the real Aruba when we come back.
The dichotomy of a poker player. Oh boy, can't wait to play another hand. I can't wait to play another hand. When you first play, you play too many hands. So be careful, hand.
So thanks to a little professional help, I've managed to stay alive a little longer than I expected in the Aruba Poker Classic. But no matter how well I play the odds, I have to respect them beyond the cards I'm being dealt. This is a 4-day tournament. Day 1 will go on for 14 hours after the breaks are factored in.
These online guys are giving away nothing right now.
And an average of 9,000 hands will be dealt every hour today alone.
Have a nice day.
So the odds that I'll make it past day 1 are not very favorable. Especially when you consider that yesterday was day 1 for Annie Duke and Phil Hellmuth, and neither of them survived.
God, I wanted to bluff with my mom being there and the camera being there, and I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't pull the trigger.
The best I can hope for is to have some fun and play my cards the best I can. Considering the cards I'm being dealt, there really isn't much hope.
Between you and me, I got dealt King 5 offsuit, like 15 times. No kidding. But played okay. I'm up. So could be worse.
And I kept looking over there, and I thought he'd be gone within the first hour. He held himself really well, made it through that, and that's a big accomplishment with the talent that he had to play against.
Let's move to table 21.
Okay, so my odds at this point are getting better.
How's it going?
Now I can't help thinking, what if I place? The winner walks with something like 800 grand, second gets almost 500, and players all the way to 54th place get paid.
Turn it up a notch after dinner.
Travel Channel got my seat in this thing, surely they're gonna want to cut. I've already outlasted a couple hundred players.
I'm going all in. And he stays alive.
But it is still day 1, so maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. In poker, you don't really play the cards, you play the players.
That one hurt.
So I need to get to know them a little. So I targeted my main competition and interviewed him during tournament break 3.
I should be in school right now, taking an exam, but Aruba, Sunshine, Women, Test, I decided that this is where I need to be.
So I started with an expected tournament life of about an hour, and at this point I've passed my 8th hour of play. Unfortunately, I was down, and Annies were being introduced, which means every hand cost money whether I played them or not. So I knew I needed to get more aggressive. The bad thing was everyone else at the table knew it too.
All in.
Good luck, sir.
More like makes sense. My pace. You want to see it?
It came down to this. My ace-queen offsuit versus a pair of 7s. So after 9 hours of play, almost 300 hands, and a dozen dealers, I was dealt by the same one who dealt me out at the side game, and I was called and potentially beat by the one I thought I'd figured out.
If anyone was going to take me out, I'm glad it was you.
That's poker.
Enjoyed it, guys. Good times, good times. Mark the clock. This is where the Aruba Poker Classic ends for Shano. 186 ain't bad. All in all, I say it was a successful run, because now that I'm out, I can go play in Aruba again.